Hey, Jonathan here. Got a question from Andrew Haydash who asks, let's say I want to specialize in building membership websites. Would it be a good idea to make video tutorials on YouTube showing how to build a membership website from A to Z to show my expertise? I have a tiny concern that when I show how to do it all, people won't be willing to hire me or someone else since they will already know a lot. I think I'm wrong, but wanted to hear your opinion on this. Okay, so this all boils down to who you're selling to, who's your target market, who's your ideal buyer. Who do you want to help with these skills that you have? Because if somebody is going to come to YouTube looking for how to build a membership site and finds your video and not just your video, but probably a bunch of other ones, and they see you do it and then they learn how to do it, they probably wouldn't have ever been a good customer. They have way too much time on their hands and therefore probably not enough money. The perfect kind of client for you to do an engagement with, like a project where you're actually building a membership site for them, are going to be people who have more money than time. They have no time, but they have lots of money. They're not even going to have time to watch a how-to video on, how to build a membership site. So a more interesting video for someone like that would probably be, how to leverage your expertise into a monthly recurring revenue with a membership site. So you could target somebody like TED Talk speakers or keynote speakers or New York Times bestselling authors and create content for people who are already thought leaders in a very specific place. And maybe they have a book or they have a really popular TED Talk, but all they do is speaking gigs and that's where they get their money from, maybe from book sales too. They might be looking for monthly recurring revenue from a membership site. So if you focus on that, it's like how to turn your best-selling book into, $10,000 a month membership site or monthly recurring revenue with very low cost or something like that. A business angle, and then you could talk about, the sort of DIY videos that you would do for somebody like that would be like, well, you could hire me to do this. It'll cost a fortune, or you can use these WordPress plugins in this particular way, and they'll almost immediately be like, no, I'm just going to have Andrew do it for me. So if you're targeting people who have more money than time, they're not going to build. Probably not even going to watch a video about how to do it. If you did want to, perhaps though, there's a layer of people who are not New York Times bestselling authors or maybe self-published authors who have their first self-published book on YouTube, nonfiction business book on Amazon, and you sell them a how-to video, soup to nuts video course, self-paced video course on how to set up your own membership site, how to connect it to Stripe or whatever, all the stuff that you have to do. And, you've got some training videos online about how to do certain parts, but, if they want the full, whatever, there might be some more specific advanced things that you go through or higher production values or something in your video course, or maybe there's a Slack room that they get some access to you via a Slack room that comes with the course, those kinds of things. So it depends. So to bring it back to the original question, it depends on who you're trying to sell this to, because you would market differently to different people. If you're going to sell to New York Times bestselling authors, YouTube might not be the right place, and certainly a how-to video on how to build your own site is probably not going to be of interest to them. So you kind of have to pick who you want to sell it to, at least for the period of 3 to 6 months. You can run a marketing campaign toward a particular kind of buyer, see if you get any traction there. And then if that doesn't work, you can pivot. If it does work, you'll be happy. Okay, I hope that helps. I'm Jonathan Stark. You can hashtag AskJonathan on LinkedIn, YouTube, or Twitter if you have a question for me, and we'll add it to the queue and answer it as soon as we can.